city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life isn't just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understood.
Welcome back to Riverview Farm, episode number 6 of this Let's Play series. So, tidied up a few things since the last episode. Still in October, 20 past 2 of an afternoon. Let's just see how much of this we've got left to do for the fertilizing, so a little bit more of a pass. Yeah, managed to weed this field in the end with the correct equipment. Also went and collected all the bales, wrapped them, sorted them out, etc, etc. So that is all good. So really now we're gonna enter into the winter months, really, where there won't be much to do. Now I'm quite tempted, if there is a half decent contract available for us, I might try and do that just to earn a bit of money. But other than that, not masses for us to be getting on with. Let's have a little look here. Right, excellent. I can't leave that little speck down there. That'll just break me. There's no way, absolutely no way I can leave that be. Where are we? So we are now, well, we're recording this Wednesday the 12th of March. Episode 5 went out today. No, and out yesterday. Sorry. Right, that should do it. Off. Blimey, Charlie, talk about wasting fert. Oh, what? Do you know what that is? Gonna have to do it. Even I can't cope with that. Yeah, so episode 5 went out on Tuesday. You guys have had a little look at that. You know, good couple of 100 views on that, which is always nice. Thank you. A massive thank you to, I mean, all of you who support the channel and comment and engage, but for those of you that you know, listened to the episodes, went over to Ko-fi and gave a donation, like Murphy Cat, Uncle Buck and Old School Mike, I honestly, just thank you so much, because that's so kind of you, and you don't have to do that, and it feels really strange, kind of, you know, asking for money, I suppose. I mean, you know, it's a weird thing, isn't it? I don't know, it's weird. It does feel very weird. So thank you so much, and great to talk to you all. Great to be able to message you direct rather than just be in the comments and stuff. And thanks for the feedback around what you guys, you know, start to think about what I could do with the channel and memberships and things like that. Certainly a lot of consideration towards Discord, you know, and that sort of opportunity then for members to be more involved with storylines and let's plays and stuff. So I quite like that idea. Mike came up with that. Yeah, I like that idea that I could give members an idea to how to push a storyline. Certainly we could even do like a series where the members essentially primarily kind of sort of control the narrative of a let's play, and which way we go with it, and you know, that kind of got me thinking really then about some ideas and some options. Whoa, nearly smashed into the pile of wood on the floor there. Didn't mean to do that. Horrible camera angle. Unhook that. So yeah, so thank you ever so much. I am really grateful. If you know, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, then please do consider, you know, subscribing to the channel and come along on the journey. If you've been here a while and you do want to support the channel like those guys, then the link for the Ko-fi support is in the description, so just follow that and have a read over there and see what you think. Let's park this up by here a second, like so. The only thing I need to check is that grass field. Yeah, we haven't rolled this, have we? With it being October, I'm kind of more tempted, actually, to just hook that fertilizer back up and do a quick fertilizer spray on it, I think. Rather than do the roller and do all that faff, I'm going to change it up a little bit and we'll be lazy. It's not, you know, it's not the most cost-effective way of doing it because this is far more expensive. But then, you know, we're going to have to lease the roller, so right now it's a bit of a 6 1/2 dozen the other, I suppose, to an extent. Let me just check on the animals. Let's have a little glance at them. So these guys, still little babies, don't need to worry about them. They got 12,000 litres of grass, which is the main thing. Chickens. Oh, running low. Yeah, these guys, we got too many chickens. Because we've now got 500 babies and 500 big uns. That is too much. Too many. So we are probably going to have to sell some of these. I might actually just sell all of the big ones now. We'll let him get into November. I'll top up the feed because that's then when we're going to sell the eggs. Maybe we should do that whilst I think about it. Let's have a look here. Let's unhook from that. Take this one over to here. And then we've got 9,000 litres of wheat. How much oats we've got still out in there? So we can use the oats for the flour if we need to down the line. I think we'll just give them all of this and be done with it. And just try and get as much productivity out to them as we can, because they will go, 500 of them would go through this in no time at all. So I think what we'll end up doing, let's do a bit of in-cab because it's just so tight and close around this map, isn't it? Yeah, I think if we just give him the lot and be done with it. Risky business, driving without looking where we're going, but relatively confident there was nothing in front of us. I can't quite see that, but should be, nope, not quite lined up right, somewhere there. Ah, it's on the far side in a bit, isn't it? That's right. Come on, get in there, give me the option. There we go. So fill this up now whilst I think about it, because I'll just forget otherwise. And then I think November we'll get rid of all the adults, the 500 adults, sell them. Won't get much money for them, but it's not the end of the world. And then we'll just keep regenerating. Blimey, what's going on with my driving? What's going on here? Lordy. There we go, drop that off. Yeah, we'll sell the adults, be done with them. And then we'll just see how long we can go with the other ones on that feed. It will not be long, though. That's the downside of having that many chickens, but hey ho, no major shakes. Right, let's go put some fertilizer on the field. So a bit of a chat about things from my end. So interesting week, really. Channel has definitely slowed down. Comments, likes, views, all that sort of stuff. Game has been out now good few months. I've gone from sort of putting a lot of content out in terms of shorts and sort of like tips videos, things like that, and because of just time, I don't have the time to do more. I've got a full-time job, obviously family that I've talked about plenty on this series and other series, so I can just about at the moment sort of record 2 to 3 decent episodes of something a week. This week will it already come out? No, you won't. Well, I'm trying to think now. Yes, it will have been out by the time this comes out, because it's going to be out on Saturday. I'm just finishing off the editing for it. So this week, for the Riverbend Springs roleplay, hopefully you've watched it. It is my sort of homage to Scroft. I found myself last couple of weeks, I never really watched any of his stuff. Didn't focus on him as a creator or anything like that when I got into the game. I've had a couple of people then message saying, very similar to him, like the style of my role play and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll go and check this guy out. And I know then, I've talked about it before, I think Mr. CDP and a bunch of others were very complimentary about him in Llama this year. And I was like, I need to go and check this guy out and what he's about. And he has just instantly become probably my favourite creator. His Farmhand series is amazing. It's like watching, for me, because I'm so far behind, it's like watching a Netflix series. I am binge watching the stuff. I think I've done like 70 odd episodes in a couple of weeks, easily. So yeah, really inspired by him. Just brilliant, really good. So tried something a bit different with that episode this week. So zoomed it in a little, so it's cutting the screen off a touch, deleted as much as I could in terms of the heads up display, kept it all first person in cab, and did a lot of work around the characters and voicing them myself, but then using AI to add the American accents. I won't be able to do it permanently because it isn't going to be possible. I don't have enough of a subscription to the program that I use for the AI to generate the amount of voice work that I would need to do. Whereas if I script it and do it from like text conversion to that American voice, I can do it on my standard, my membership basically, that I pay for. The AI stuff is at an extra premium, but it is really good. Now the issue with not doing it then is it's considerably better because it's my voice. I can add the tone to it, if that makes sense. I can sort of set how I want them to sound in sense of their reaction to the conversation. It's a lot more natural. But yeah, I can't afford the additional membership a month at the moment for that. Now, long term future, then it might be an option if we've got a successful sort of membership system running and things like that, then I can certainly justify it. But right now I can't kind of dip in that far, which is a shame. But I have enjoyed it. But on the flip of it is the editing for that episode this week has taken me probably 5 times longer than a normal episode takes. I feel like I've been at it like every night this week. So I really do hope, and I don't want to get too bent out of shape about it, because you've got to be careful when you're a creator, haven't you, that when something doesn't go well, you don't get too negative about it, and you kind of focus on the positives, not the negatives, and remember why you're doing this and things. But yeah, I really do hope you guys like it, and I'm not against the idea of just carrying on with a series like that. It just may need to be that the episodes are shorter. So at the moment I'm sort of running that like 50-minute episode, I think for doing it that way, I'll probably have to reduce it down to like sort of 30-minute episodes like Scroft, because it's just going to take me too long. I haven't got enough time in the week to do these things, and I've got a lot of sort of stuff coming up over the next couple of weeks where we're going away for various things, be that sort of like holidays in the UK. I got a trip to London for a couple of nights. I'm away with work for a little bit. And then I've got in April, I've got a course with work, which is a residential course away. So yeah, so that week I've got no idea how I'm going to deal with it. Now the saving grace is next week I've got some leave. And even though we've got a lot of plans, there's probably a day or two maybe where I'm not too committed with things. So as long as boss lady is happy, then my considerably better half, I will probably try and like batch record a load of things, and then like rush edit them, and then I can stack them then for when we're away and things. And I'll probably have to look to do the same before I go on my my residential sort of training course with work. So we'll see. Yeah, it may be that we might have to have a little bit of a week off with the channel, which I don't want to do because you know, momentum is everything, and at the moment I feel like whoa, what are you doing, dude? The momentum's sort of slowing down and sort of just at the wrong point. It's a bit strange. I can't explain that feeling. It's weird. But what I do love is that the core of the channel is here, and there are people, you know, who've been engaging with me now for months, and they still engage, and I can't thank you enough for that, really. Yeah, just it genuinely does mean so much. And you know, the comments as well from people are really funny. There was someone this week commented on, it must have been the Roleplay series, and they pointed out that I never changed my character's clothes, and I thought it was just so, I just laughed, because he was like, you know, for goodness sake, it's the middle of summer, take the coat off. And he was right, you know, it is. It's middle of summer, boiling hot on an American map, and yet I'm stood there with my full winter ski jacket and beanie on. So yeah, roleplay series, change my clothes, and yeah, so I will try and do that. But yeah, and I love that. I love that the core of the channel sort of still exists, and it's the same people sort of commenting and engaging with me. It's great. So thank you guys. Thank you. Right, okay, fertilizing done. So that's our grass field done. Animals are all good, as we said. So maybe we'll put this in a different bay. Can't fit it in there. Can't fit it in there. No, we're not going to be able to put it in a different bay other than this one, maybe. But am I going to ram? Yeah. Try not to ram these things. Whoa, a bit too fast there, bud. What are you doing, dude? Go on, Mids, you're better than that, mate. Oh, now you're going the wrong way because you're looking backwards, aren't you, idiot? Right, let's get you in there. Tuck you away. Fab. Can we get you a bit further in without bumping you? Nice. Nice. Spin this around, top of the wood up in there. Or the wood chips, I should say. I do quite like that, the first person thing. I've never done it. I've always stayed third person, sort of camera zoned out as far as I can sort of thing. And yeah, playing the roleplay series on the weekend, I really quite like the challenge that playing first person brings to it. Oh, I clearly didn't need to do that much, did I? Blimey. Little slip of tea, sorry if you had to hear that. Can't go far wrong with a brew, as Scroft would say. Right, okay, let's pack this up a sec. Let's just double check so we're looking at the chickens, won't we? And then these guys, oh, blimey, Charlie, 77,000 litres I gave them, and they've got a few bales up there anyway, so they are good. So yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Both of our fields are sorted. No weeds because we've sorted that out. Nothing needs plowing, nothing needs lime from our side. It's a bit weird that it did that, isn't it? But there we are. At the end of the day, I'm not going to roll it. None of that rubbish. So it's basically done. We've just got to look after the animals over winter now and get through the winter. So, I mean, we could cultivate this field. 16 grand. Nice. Fert. I mean, we could throw a load of fert over it. We've just... I mean, fertilizer is such an easy contract, isn't it? Harvesting, I don't want to do because awful things to harvest. Those are, I mean, great money, but disgusting crops to harvest. Hoeing's quite an easy one as well, so we could do that. Ploughing, no thanks. Absolutely no thanks. The only time I would do the ploughing is, I guess, like, if we used our own equipment, like I could use that plough over there, but it's not very big, see, that's the problem. But it would at least be, it wouldn't be as slow as doing the traditional ploughs. We could do that. I mean, that's 20,000, but that's an enormous field to plough. Blimey. That could take some time. I think the fertilizing them might be the way to go. Could do... We may need an extra bit of fert, so I could put an extra top up the fertilizer that we've got, and then 20 grand, just maybe spend a couple of grand on a bit of fert and do that. Fields right next to each other as well. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, come on then. Let's just accept the contract. I don't think we need to borrow any equipment. I mean, we could, but not much point. That one. That, thank you. But I think what we'll do is we'll use, we'll use the T195. We don't need the weight right now. Not essential. A lot of fert going on in this episode, isn't there? But don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit through this and watch this one. So we'll, once I get up there, we'll have a little bit of a cut. Hope you guys liked, I know Mike commented, I hope you guys liked the new cut with the new music and the sort of style I did it in. Again, a little bit Scroft-esque, that one on the last episode. What am I doing? I was going to check something. No, that's what I wanted to check. Yeah, a bit Scroft-esque really, because just zoomed it in, trying to take as much of the sort of heads up out of the picture for it, which was, and I thought it looked quite nice. I think it was quite a nice way of doing it. Again, takes a bit of, as he would say, faffing. And I don't feel bad about saying faff, because I've said faff all my life, and I've said it plenty in this series and previous others. So let's just have a look. Although I don't say it as much as him. So if we go, what's going to be the best way? If we go left, and then we should be able to get into the field down there. I think it's on the corner, isn't it, from memory? Come down here. Come down here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. And I'm sure it used to be, the entrance used to be, I'm sure this one used to be here, didn't it? Oh, interesting. Right, okay. It's not there anymore. So it's up there, up the street a little bit and in. But then we can't get into our other field. So back on the main road and over there. Right, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're looking the wrong way. Where's the ice cream van? I can hear him. Annoying music. Where is he? Right. First time we've been down this side of the map, really, isn't it? Chasing the ice cream van. Story of my life. Yeah, we haven't really kind of ventured down this way yet. Properly, at least, I suppose. We did nip over, I think, we're on the bakery over this way when I first had, we had a first little look at the map. Yeah, quite possibly. With a little mini map on, because it's always quite useful. I think for Let's Plays and stuff, it's nice to have it on in the background, but then obviously Roleplay, you're better off sort of turning it off and turning as much of that stuff off as you can to make it immersive. I definitely think I prefer the look of it when I did that episode. Stay there. Thought that person was going to come wandering out then. Yeah, but for Let's Plays, it's probably worth having these things on so you guys can sort of see where I am on the map and things like that. So stay there, Prius, or certainly car that looked like a Prius. It was up here, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm sure. Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't look like there was going to ever be an exit there, an entrance there then for a second, and I just didn't trust myself at all. Right then. I will... Let's have a look here. So for this, see, I'll start that off. Let's have a look. Is it going to... Mind it showing me it then? Oh, there we go. So on the first one, what I generally do for this, just so you can sort of behind the scenes a bit, line it up, and then I'll go back in and we just knock off the show lines, realign to that, and then we will jump into our settings, turn everything off like that, and then we can go into the new graphic settings in game. I run at 75 now. I kind of prefer that option. Right, run that at 50. So that's what it looks like, but then when I do the recording, and I'll kind of cut out now and I'll go and edit the screen dimensions, I'll just zoom this in, cut all this out as best I can, and it should leave you guys with quite a nice little sort of centered picture of what's going on. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Tell me what it feels like to let go of everything you thought you'd ever known. All of the promises they broke. Tell me what it feels like to let go. Tell me what it feels like to break free, when all of the things you thought you needed, they turn into dust and make believe. Tell me what it feels like to break free. Tell me what it feels like to be true, when even the smallest parts of you aren't worried about what people think. Tell me what it feels like to break free. Oh, tell me what it feels like to break free. Yeah, tell me what it feels like.
Okay, contract done. Happy days. Not completely happy days because I am an idiot. I completely forgot that I had a load of solid fert in the storage bays over there. So halfway through the contract, I was like, oh, I forgot to buy fert. I'll go and buy some, and I bought a load of fertilizer. And yeah, really didn't need to. Can I push that back a bit more? There we go. But hey ho, it is what it is, isn't it? So a few extra £1,000 on fur, but we got a tump loads of fertilizer now in the storage. I'm just gonna have to desperately try and remember not to keep buying any. So collect that one, happy days. 88,690. Cool. Question is, I mean, what can we do in terms of like expansion and focus anything? there's not a massive amount really. Where's the... Where was it? Where did we say it was? Tailor shop's up there. Spinnery, carpentry, soup, whoops, cereal, piano. Where did I say the bakery was? Why do I always lose the bakery on this map? Why can I never... There, come on then. Right, visit. Let's have a look, yeah. I mean, it's only 50 grand, see? So, I mean, we could do it. Could do it. Does it show us everything? Yeah, so bakery. Yeah. But we haven't got some of the ingredients. See, that's the problem. So we need to make dough, which takes flour, which we got some of. We got some eggs. We have those. We haven't got any bottled milk at the moment, and we haven't got any yeast. So there's not much point buying it just yet. Hello. Yeah. So then it just becomes a case of what do we do? Because everything around us is just so expensive. These fields are not cheap, you know? I mean, look at that. These are hundreds of thousands. I think we'll probably just skip through a bit of time, really. I could probably do a little bit of contract work off camera to kind of bring a bit of money in. But yeah, I think maybe it might be time for me just to sort of push through these winter months without you guys, get that done, keep dropping the wood that we're generating from the wood chips over here off. Obviously you can sell these eggs now next month, sell the 500 adult chickens. What's running? Which tractor have I left running? This one. Idiot. And yeah, sort of kind of pick you guys back up in the sort of February, March time, I guess. I mean, again, we're going to make a few grand off this as it keeps producing, which is good. It's fast, isn't it? Blimey. I mean, we've got another beams one about to come out there as well, so... You know, several £1,000s worth of stuff there, which is good for us. One thing I'd be interested in what you guys are thinking. Sorry, I was shaking my feet a lot then. I don't know if that was affecting the mic. If it has affected the sound, sorry. I know someone mentioned before about it looking really dark on the screen. And I've always thought that about my recordings. They didn't seem quite right. And it's more since I've got the PS5 Pro. Now... I was determined to sort of go dig in and have a little look into it. Now, what's weird is my gaming monitor, the colours are a lot better. It looks it's a lot nicer of a picture, I think I'm looking at. It's not quite as bright as my recording monitor. But I've turned the HDR off on the PlayStation. I think it washes it out a bit too much. I think the colours get washed out too much with the HDR off. But on my gaming screen, the K-Series Baylor are there, and thanks to you, for those of you that pointed out you don't call it by its brand name for obvious reasons, which I did, and YouTube stopped my money on that episode, which was great. Yeah, that looks really sort of a nice dark red on my gaming screen. On my recording screen, it looks quite a washed out red, almost a sort of pinky red. So yeah, I don't know. Does it look better if you've got the time to compare the last episode to this episode? I don't know. It's intrigued to see what you guys think of it all, really. Right, we don't actually have a home. What we've got is a bag, which, you know, we're not in a roleplay series, so it's not the end of the world. So let's just jump forward into November whilst you guys are still here, at least. Let's do 9 o'clock, as 8 o'clock in November is a bit early when there's nothing going on and we got no reason to really get up. I wonder if that grass field will come back in. Oh, no space for eggs. Ah, that's annoying. I wonder how much we've lost. I should have moved a load of them out, shouldn't I? Idiot. Will you regenerate? Have you got any weight? Or does it just stop? you've still got 8,900. Yeah, then you don't generate once you fill up. Oh, gutting. Idiot. I forgot about that. Didn't process that in my mind. Yay. You guys. You suck. Right, let's have a look here. So, animals. Chickens. Too many of you. Time to sell the eggs. So, if we go... Where's your trigger? Over here? Right. Whoopsie daisy. 9-month-old chickens, £25 each. 5,000 for you, thank you. And then... Oh yeah, 50% pregnant again here, blimey. Really knocking them out, aren't we? 6 months you can reproduce. Meh. Maybe we keep these ones until those guys are 6 months and reproducing. Torn on that. Rest of you guys still good. Still 12,000 litres of grass for you guys. You don't need the big stuff yet because oh, we are. Oh no, it's mummy and mummy in there, and then yeah, grass for you guys absolutely fine. Field wise, oh, can we can harvest? Of course, I forgot we got to do a soybean, haven't we? Yes, come on then. How long we got? Been recording about an hour, but the 2 contract fields took me ages. Oh, I reckon I could do a cut on this one for you. Yes, come on, let's get it done. Is it? Come on, Fent, let's go. That gives me a bit of purpose, doesn't it? I can't fly through the winter months quite as I planned now, because I'm going to have to prep that field for a planting. Right, okay. How do we get into the that field? Is it down the map? Yeah, okay. Right, let's head over there then. Get started on that. Oh, I almost forgot about our soybeans there. That'd have been bad, wouldn't it? Blimey. I like this harvester, fair play. I do like this harvester. One of the things I talk about a lot in the series, and I ask you guys your opinions because it's, you know, it's you I want the truth from, and I need to understand what you want from the channel and stuff. In terms of products, I'm really tempted to push into laptop stickers. I love a laptop sticker, and I love a Velcro sticker for bags. I love a rucksack. I've always got a rucksack on the go. We do a lot of sort of like living out in the countryside. We do a lot of walking and stuff, so I've always got a rucksack with me, and I do like having various stickers all over my rucksack, or say stickers, you know, patches and sort of Velcro-y. The equivalent of a Velcro sticker, really, isn't it? So yeah, where do you guys stand on that? Where do you guys stand on the whole sticker, or even, you know, Velcro patch, even long term? Would any of you be interested in like logo Simster or OG Simster fan sort of things? Ah, dude, idiot. It's not gonna make a huge difference, but I don't like cutting the crop up like that. Bad drills from me, that is, and I've not really left this in the best position, but especially considering I'm gonna have to bring the truck in here now as well, the trailer. Yeah, I didn't think about that at all, did I really? And this rear wheel drive is gonna kill me. God, blimey, I made a right mess of this, haven't I? Right hash, right, go the other way. Idiot. Absolute idiot. Can you just clear that tree? Yes. Right, let's unfold you. So what I might do is, because these guys just... You can't have a straw swath with this, can we? So, and if I get this steering assist on just for the headland, off we go. Yeah, so what I'll do is if I do the headland, I wouldn't have thought we'd fill up on the first headland, and then I'll set it off on a worker. I'll jump back to the farm, grab one of the tractors and the trailer, bring that up here, and then run back and forth then to the silo with it. In terms of selling, soybean is good in July, so we're gonna have to hold it 2,200 minus. Nice. Yeah, it depends, I suppose, on the yield, really, doesn't it? But I'm sure I saw something ages ago that suggested that soybean was the most like profitable like product. Why can't I think of the word? What's the word I'm thinking of, for goodness sake? I've got a complete mind blank, and I can't. It's not product, it's harvestable crop, you idiot. Oh god, you know when you have that, you just like have these moments, and I'm just obviously going senile in my old age here. Yeah, I'm sure I saw something that said that soybean was the like sort of pound for pound. If you have everything like all in the same size field, all the, you know, rolled, fertilized, whatever it might be, all there, so you got that 100% yield and bonus. That soybean was the most profitable. So yeah, I can see why at that sort of costing. So I mean, what are we now? 1,600 litres. So about 20%. I think we've done about 40% of the field here, maybe a touch less, so we shouldn't fill this up too much. So that'd be good. Yeah, we'll park this because there's not much we can do with soybean, is there? I think maybe there's something in one of the tinned productions maybe that does something for us with soybean. Is there a... Am I missing it? Am I not seeing it? Preserve food factory, peas, green beans, napa, beets, carrot, parsnips, rice. No, so there's nothing in there you can use it for. Maybe not then. Carrots, parsley, potatoes, red beet, spinnery. Ah, that's what I need. We need the sugar mill. But we haven't got anything to put in the sugar to create our yeast. Bake a cake. Do we put a sugar beet crop in? I'm trying to think, have I ever done sugar beet on 22? I was quite a boring player with 22. Considering the amount of hours I did, I've said it before, I haven't really done much in the way of crop. But look at that, look at the header, look at the angle on it, how it takes the hill into account. It's a great bit of kit, this. So clever, look at that. So clever, I love that. Love that. Maybe then, could we look at a sugar beet crop, I wonder? Plant in March, chuck it in here, and then go and have a look at getting the sugar mill. I wonder how much the sugar mill it would cost me and set me back. Does it say? We'll have to go and visit it. I mean, we could get, but a small one produce it? I don't know. I think it would it? Because it's base game. So base game will only produce sugar. Food for thought. Let's just get this headland done and maybe we could have a little look at that. There we are, plenty of space for 47% in the tank, so happy days. Headland done. Turn you off, lift you up, get there. Work the headland, start with headlands. Already done, my friend. Off you go. Right, let's just have a quick look at this then. So if we went into factories and we found our mini sugar mill. Where are we? Where's the minis? Where's the minis? Let's have a look. You can see how many mods I've got on here at the moment. So sugar mill. Yeah, so that will only produce sugar. So we'd have to go to here. Oh, that's noisy. Blimey, Charlie. How much is the sugar mill? And then that's 240, see? So it's just not worth it, is it? We may as well... Whoa, there's a lot of trees. We may as well just buy... yeast. I think we may as well just buy it rather than... But can we buy it? Is it going to pop up as a purchasable product off the silo buyer? Let's have a little look. Because if it doesn't, then we've really got a drama on our hands, because we're going to have to buy the sugar mill and then... So, I mean, it's cheating a bit, isn't it? I know, but... Oh, dear. Can we buy it anywhere? I don't bet we probably can't, can we? So I'm going to need to buy the sugar mill, run that... So, this is going to be, if we want to do it properly on this Let's Play, we're going to have to do 5,000... Yeah, you guys are only a little low, aren't you? We're going to need a lot of money, because we're going to need 240 grand for the sugar mill. We're going to need another 50 grand for the bakery. We're going to need to run all those products. Yeah, this could take a couple of seasons, couldn't it? So it'd certainly take a few years. Because, you know, maybe, what, 90,000 now? Yeah, blimey. There's just no point buying the bakery beforehand, because we can't make any products there yet. So, I mean, when the cows are a bit bigger, we'll have a bit of choice. Okay, this is properly like perked my interest in. It's not that I wasn't interested in this series, but there's definitely a part of me that is sad about Oakbridge, and that I've come away from that. But this might just be the sort of wake-up call I need, really, to get me interested in really investing myself into this series, because the role play is where I find at the moment I really am like loving it. I'm really loving doing that. Don't kill the crop. Just pushed it, maybe. So yeah, this is interesting. That's a proper challenge, and maybe that's what we have to do. Maybe we need to save up some money, buy the sugar factory, so that we can create some sugar and the yeast, and then we can focus on buying the bakery. Along with then our own milk, we'll need a mini dairy, but we can get that sooner rather than later. Where are you, harvester? How far around are you? Trees, get out the way. Still going, coming around here. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing all the little bits, aren't you? Ah, you suck. Workers suck. Right, if I just do another headland then, and that'll stop them being idiots. It's only because I've missed it myself, isn't it? I get it. I do get it. It's sort of my fault, but... Right, okay. Last thing I want to talk to you guys about is what do you think of the openings? A gift. Again, tribute to Scroft. Massive doff of the cap and a nod towards him. And Farm Sim guy, to be fair, does exactly the same. But a lot of creators do it, so I shouldn't just put it all on Scroft, but he's the one who's giving me that inspiration to do it. Yeah, just to try and make it just a bit more of an opening, really, rather than me just sort of coming in and saying hello, it's me or whatever, but just a nice little montage at the start of the map we're playing. Yeah, it's quite nice, really, quite nice. Let me know what you think. I mean, it'll stay now. I've made it, so But if you guys were to say, oh, we absolutely hate it, turn it off, it's rubbish, then obviously I would turn it off. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, alright, well, bit of work to do now, haven't we? There's no point you guys just watching me drive a harvester around the field. You've seen me, you've seen harvesters, you understand how this works. So I'm gonna look to get this done, and see how much we get from it, and then probably start the next episode. Will be me sort of coming to the end of this harvest and seeing how much we've got. So we will call it a day there. If you are still here and you haven't already done so, please give this video a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything from the Roleplay and Let's Play series. And until next time, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.